Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it. Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this, but in fact it's the quietest and safest place in town. You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes.
Hi, I'm Jim Deadlock, and this is the police, if you see what I mean. So that intro that you saw some of, that's shown every time you start the game, and you can hold your mouse to skip it. So I thought I'd just show you a bit of it for a taste. So here we go. I've already played about 3 or so weeks of the game. It goes on for 180 days, so I barely started really, but I'll show you what's what. So the day starts with your staff sort of giving you excuses and stuff. This guy's quite good. Any staff member above 150 is considered quite good, so this is quite a senior person. So, and he's also very tired. See, there's got 2 yellow marks there, so I'm going to let him have the day off, let him recover a bit. So here you have your catalogue of music, which you can choose, and as you go through the game, you can buy new records. So let's have a bit of Chopin, if I can manage to catch it. Hang on. There's all kinds of stuff here, and it's all quite good. I don't know where that classical went. Oh, here he is. So here you have the city, and every time something pops up like this, the time is frozen, so you can take your time and think about things. And this here is a sort of a 5-day type thing that's happened to me that I haven't managed to achieve, so it's given me a penalty here. I've lost a job slot. So I've got plenty of detectives on shift B, so I think I'll get rid of him. Let's see what's happening at City Hall here. Alright, we've got some we can get our job slot right back here. That's handy. So then we'll go to affairs, I think. These are all sort of long-term things that you can pay extra for. Okay, let's go to the labour market, and we're full up, so I don't know what's happened there. Never mind. So let's answer this call. Bar fight. Okay. Let's send someone quite senior and someone else to help him out. So now you can see them driving out here, and they'll get to their destination, deal with the incident, and then come back again. And all, during that time, they're not available down here. Now this yellow one, earlier in the game, I made a decision which put me in cahoots with the Mafia, and now the Sands, which is the Mafia, keep asking me for favours. And I have to keep doing them favours because they're trying to keep ahead of the Varga syndicate. Now, I don't know if I've been doing this right, but I usually send in my least professional staff to do his bidding.
Looks like we have a situation here.
Okay, I think I'll use a taser on them.
311 complete.
Success. So things are cropping up throughout the day, and you just have to keep making decisions on who to send and how to deal with it. So this is a result up here. Oh, I missed it. That's nice. $300. Now let's see what happened at City Hall. Okay, this is a sort of five-day task that I've been given to achieve, and I'm supposed to be firing all the old cops. I'm probably going to fail that one. We'll see. Suicide threat. It doesn't look too serious, but you never know, so I'm going to send a couple. Sometimes your officers can die.
910B in progress.
Okay. She's got pepper spray, which is not a good sign. So again, let's send two just in case. For big fights that break out, you can send your SWAT and your paddy wagon. Those cases are quite rare. False alarm. You see, I've managed to amass quite a bit of
910B.
cash up here. A lot of that has come from the Mafia. Now what we've got here is a purple detective case. And what I'm going to do now is show you an investigation that I've got in progress here. And this one's got 10 frames. And what you have to do is place these frames up here in sequence to solve the case. It just so happens that I practiced this one before, so I'm a bit sneaky. So skip now if you want to avoid a spoiler. So here we go. I think it's that one. Solved the case. So now I've got some detectives freed up, and all these purple ones are popping up. Let's see what the Sands need first. Okay, send my two most junior. And let's look at some of these detective cases. Okay, that first one I looked at, it needs... You can send loads and loads of detectives to this one, but I think I'm going to chicken out and take one of these lesser ones. Oh, hang on, no, she needs officers. Alright, I'll send officers. Oh, I can't find any officers, so that'll have to wait. Alright, let's just send one very experienced officer. Oh, hang on. It's not always a thunderstorm. Yeah, there's all different types of weather, of course. Let's have a look at this robbery report.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Alright, we've got loads of officers spare here, so I'm going to send... And it's also near the end of the day, so I'm just going to send a lot. Why not? Mob-handed, as they say. I should have sent my SWAT as well. Never mind. Everyone got some XP there. And I got plenty of cash, so I'm just gonna bring it to the police station. I'll show you this oh. Okay, so this here is when you click this, I think it does the save slot. So the more I've been doing things for my Mafia lot, the better they're doing against the Vargases. And it looks like I'll probably achieve my long-term target in the end. So this is my current shift, and shift B is recovering. So this shift A is on call for a few days, and by the time they're finished, shift B should be fully recovered. So what you can do with these saves is you can load game, and then you can go back to any day, any previous day. The whole game started on July the 15th, and you can see how much money you had at each point. And then you can go back to any Monday, and then it will restart from that point, and everything once you save at the end of that day, all the future saves will be wiped, and you carry on the game from there. And quite often at the start of a day, you often have a cutscene. I don't know if we're going to get one today. No, it's going straight to the day. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I thoroughly recommend this game. It's absolutely brilliant. It's very deep. You've got loads of decisions to make, and all those call-outs that pop up. I've never seen the same one twice, and you get several every day, and there's 180 days of this, so there's an enormous amount of content, and it's very complex, and yet you never feel confused or anything. You feel like you have everything completely under control, and making informed decisions all the time. It's just brilliant. See ya.